Hi guys, we are back to the Women's Premier League of 2026. Today's match is between the Delhi Capitals women and the Mumbai Indians women. Look at the points table here. Delhi Capitals are right now at the bottom of the table. They have played only 4 matches. They have won only 1 match out of those 4 matches. Meanwhile, Mumbai Indians, they are at the second position for now because of better net run rate, but they have also played 5 matches and won only 2 of them. So both teams are in precariously placed positions in the points table. It's an important match for both these teams. In fact, to be very honest, I think only RCB is looking comfortable at the moment. RCB women qualified for the playoffs yesterday by winning 5 matches in a row in this tournament. So they are the only team that are looking comfortable. All the other teams are having to battle it out to see who will qualify in the second and third position in the points table in this year's WPL. So Delhi Capitals women have won the toss and elected to bowl first. This match is happening at the Kotambi Stadium in Vadodara. Both the openers are out in the middle. Mumbai Indians women have made a few changes once again to their playing 11. So Hayley Matthews and Sajeevan Sajana are opening the batting for Mumbai Indians. And Marizan Cap will be opening the bowling for the Delhi Capitals women as well. Once again, so many changes. They keep changing every game. Very unlike Mumbai Indians. Vaishnavi Sharma, Rahila Ferdas, Shabnim Ismail and Poonam Kemna are coming to the playing 11 in place of Amelia Kerr, G. Kamalini, Kranti Reddy and Triveni Vasishta. The surprise change is Amelia Kerr not playing. That is a huge change which they have made because Amelia Kerr has been their best bowler for quite a long time. So all in readiness, Sajeevan Sajana on strike, first ball of the match from Marizan Cap. And that's edged away past the slip cord and it's down to third man. And Sajeevan Sajana gets off the mark with a single. Delhi Capitals women have made only one change today. Diya Yadav coming into the playing 11 in place of Minnu Mani. That is the only change they have made. And unfortunately, Delhi Capitals, they haven't started well in this season. 3-time finalists, of course. But only one win from the first 4 matches for the Delhi Capitals women so far in this particular season of the WPL. So they need to get their season going. They need to pick up few more wins. Even Mumbai Indians as well, a very scratchy start to their campaign. Back-to-back defeats against UP Warriors for Mumbai Indians as well. It's on the stumps and Hayley Matthews defends it back to the bowler. Another dot ball from Marizan Cap. So just 1 run from the first 2 balls of this innings. Normally Sajeevan Sajana doesn't open the batting, but I think they have tried 4 or 5 opening combinations in this tournament so far. Mumbai Indians women. Hayley Matthews didn't play a few matches. Then Amelia Kerr and G. Kamalini were opening the batting. Then after that they removed Amelia Kerr. They sent Amanjot Kaur to open the batting. After that they even sent now Sajeevan Sajana is opening the batting. Hayley Matthews is in and out of this team. So I mean I think Mumbai Indians have still not finalized their playing 11 so far. It's still chopping and changing. Still trying to figure out their combinations. Oh, inside edge, just missing the stumps there. And another dot ball here. In fact, they have taken the single. A little bit of a fumble there by the keeper. So Hayley Matthews also off the mark with the single. One more delivery left in this over. Sajeevan Sajana is back on strike. Jemima Rodriguez, the new captain of Delhi Capitals, still trying to figure her way out in this tournament, I would think. That's driven again, straight to point. Make there another dot ball. A good start here from Marizan Cap. Unfortunately, G. Kamalini has been ruled out of the WPL tournament because of an injury. So Vaishnavi Sharma is an official replacement for Kamalini. And she has come into the playing 11 today, but I guess the absence of Kamalini will be a huge miss because she was doing well at the top of the order. But unfortunately, in the previous game, she was demoted down the order, and now she has been ruled out of the tournament. So I don't think MI have utilized her full potential in this season, at least till now. That's pulled away by Sajana towards deep square leg, picks up another single to finish the over. So 3 runs came from that first over, and Mumbai Indians women are 3 without loss after 1 over. So RCB comfortably placed at the top position. In fact, if I say one more win will take RCB into the final actually. They are already through to the playoffs, but one win away from going through to the final, because that will confirm top spot for them. As teams play only 8 matches, and if RCB wins one more match and then loses the remaining 2, all the other teams have already lost 3 matches. So it guarantees the top spot for RCB, and they will be through to the final. So it has been a complete domination from RCB women so far. There's a bowling change here. Lucy Hamilton is the new bowler into the attack now for the Delhi Capitals women. A little bit of streaming. So single to start the over from Sajana. Hayley Matthews is back on strike, and Lucy Hamilton is a really good quality left arm fast bowler. We have seen her in the WBBL also, bowled really well. Second ball of the over coming up, and that's a full delivery driven through the covers for 4. Beautifully driven there by Hayley Matthews. Too full from Lucy Hamilton. Hayley Matthews is too classy player to miss out on those half volleys. First boundary of the innings for Mumbai Indians. This time it's full again, and Hayley Matthews drives it back to the bowler. Another dot ball from Lucy Hamilton. That's full again, driven again, finds the gap. And that'll race away for 4, I think. Fielder running after it, can't stop it. Second boundary in this over from Hayley Matthews. This time didn't quite time it, but got the outer half of the bat, and once it found the gap, it's a very quick outfield. Picks up another boundary. So Lucy Hamilton feeling the pressure here in her very first over of this match, when considered 9 runs in her first 4 balls. 2 more deliveries left in this over. It's short this time, pulled away over mid wicket. They'll push for 2 here, and that's good running between the wickets. Another couple of runs for Hayley Matthews. So 1 more delivery left in this over. Last ball of the over coming up. Goes for the drive again, unable to make connection. So a dot ball to finish that over. 11 runs came from that over, and Mumbai Indians women are 14 without loss after 2 overs. Vaishnavi Sharma is not a bad replacement as far as Mumbai Indians women are concerned. But replacing a batter with a bowler doesn't solve any problem. That's what I would think. Marizan Cap is back into the attack into her second over now. So far, Delhi Capitals have started well. But again and again, one thing I would not understand. What is this obsession of bowling first after winning the toss? Why can't you bat first? That's kept a little bit low there from Cap. Beats Sajana on the inside edge. Another dot ball to start the over. I don't know why teams are hesitant to bat first after winning the toss. They always select bowling first, bowling first, bowling first. It's not every day you can chase down totals. You need to see the conditions as well. Yesterday only RCB have defended a total at this venue. Why do you want to bowl first? Put up a total and defend it. I have just kept on saying, I don't know how many times I have said this till now about so many teams, but they just don't learn. They always keep on opting to bowl first after winning the toss. That's on the pads. It's flicked away by Sajana and picks up another single. So can Mumbai Indians put up a good total and try and defend it? So Hayley Matthews is back on strike. The third ball of the over coming up. Ooh, and that's on the stumps. Hayley Matthews defends it down the ground to mid-off. Another dot ball. So 3 more deliveries left in this over. One thing is for sure, the 2 venues that have been chosen for this WPL season, there are no chances of rain. So you won't see many washouts in this tournament, unlike a few of the other tournaments. It's on the stumps again, back of the length, and Hayley Matthews drives it back to the bowler. 2 consecutive dot balls from Marizan Cap. Current run rate 5.63. Started slowly here, Mumbai Indians. This time, it's back of the length again, and Hayley Matthews drives it back to the bowler. Another dot ball here. So just 1 run has come from this over, still 1 ball left. Last ball of the over coming up. Short and wide, cut away straight to covers. Another dot ball to finish the over. So just 1 run came from that over. And Mumbai Indians women are 15 without loss after 3 overs. So Nandini Sharma is the new bowler into the attack now for the Delhi Capitals women. Sajiv and Sajana is on strike. Nandini Sharma coming over the wicket. And that's pulled away by Sajiv and Sajana, and that'll be 4. On the pads, swing on the pads there. Not a good start from Nandini Sharma. And all Sajiv and Sajana had to do, get pat on it. Helps it on its way to the fence. Boundary to start the over. This time it's a full toss and Sajana drives it away towards deep extra covers and picks up another single. This time another full delivery. Hayley Matthews drives it towards point. Another dot ball from Nandini Sharma, who has impressed in this tournament. The hat-trick and a 5-wicket haul as well against Gujarat Giants. But consistent performances are very important, particularly for youngsters like Nandini Sharma. Look at the top 3 bowlers there. Nadine de Klerk is having the purple cap now with 10 wickets from 5 matches. Amelia Kerr has also picked up 10 wickets from 5 matches. Lauren Bell, how impressive she has been. 9 wickets from 5 matches as well. Comes down the wicket. Drives it towards covers. Good fielding at covers. And Hayley Matthews picks up another single. So still going at under 6 and over here. The Mumbai Indians women. Nice boulder. What a beauty that was from Nandini Sharma. Pitching, nipping back in. Sajiv and Sajana, I don't know what she was trying to do. Going for the big shot maybe. Has lost her off stump in the process, and the first wicket goes down here for Mumbai Indians. It's Nandini Sharma again. How impressive she has been in this tournament so far. I think it just nipped back a little bit. That's all it needed. Big gap between bat and pad. I don't know what, she was just blindly going for the big shot there. I don't think she even watched the ball there, Sajiv and Sajana, and gets cleaned up. So the first wicket goes down for a Mumbai Indians woman. Sajiv and Sajana disappoints again, out after scoring a run of ball 9. And Mumbai Indians women are 21 for 1 after 3.5 overs. So the move to promote Sajiv and Sajana to open the batting hasn't worked again. Only managing to score a run of ball 9 runs. And that is the thing with this Mumbai Indians team actually. I mean, you need to get your opening combination fixed. You cannot keep on changing your opening combinations every match. One match Kamalini is opening, one match Amelia Kerr is opening, one match Amanjot Kaur is opening, one match Sajiv and Sajana is opening. If it goes like this, then tomorrow we don't know who will open for Mumbai Indians women. I mean, it's like what is happening to the current Indian team now? Some players are batting at number 3, some players are batting at number 5. One day Washington Sundar is batting at number 3, one day Washington Sundar is batting at number 6, one day is batting at number 8. Same thing is happening with this Mumbai Indians team now. I really wonder what is going on. I mean, you need to have a fixed opening combination. Now Sajiv and Sajana is not clicking. Now tomorrow, who will you open? Nat Silverbrunt will open the batting? I mean, I'm not able to understand these things. Anyways, another dot ball to finish the over. So an excellent over from Nandini Sharma. 6 runs came from that over, including the wicket of Sajiv and Sajana, and Mumbai Indians women are now 21 for 1 after 4 overs. Well, another one goes. Hayley Matthews has been cleaned up here. 2 wickets in quick succession for Delhi Capitals. Both openers are back in the shed. And what a start this is for the Delhi Capitals. Couldn't have asked for a better start. I think there was a little bit of nip back there from Marizan Cap. Pitched on a length, nipped back a little bit. And it's hit the middle stump, bullseye. Haley Matthews looking for a wild heave. Second batter was looking for a heave. I don't think the situation demanded that kind of a shot. Haley Matthews is a very quality player, but even she has not played a correct shot there. So Haley Matthews is gone after scoring 12 runs from 15 balls, and Mumbai Indians women in early trouble here. 21 for 2 after 4.1 overs. So a new batter to the crease for the Mumbai Indians women is the skipper Harmanpreet Kaur. And the two batters who are currently at the crease now, they have been the chief architects. They have been the main contributors in the batting for the Mumbai Indians women in this particular season so far. If you get these two out, then I think Mumbai Indians might be in trouble of getting bowled out also, because the other batters haven't contributed much. Harmanpreet Kaur, 1050 runs. 1050 runs in this tournament she has scored. What a fantastic player, isn't it? Second ball of the over coming up from Marizan Cap. And that's defended by Harmanpreet Kaur. Another dot ball. They still have Purdas to come after this, and Nicola Carey, Amanjot Kaur can still bat actually. But need responsible batting. Delhi Capitals will look to chip in with another few wickets. It's a very important match for both these teams. Another loss and Mumbai Indians women will be in huge trouble. They'll be 2 from 6. That is not a situation to be in with only 2 more games left in the group stage. Another full delivery and Harmanpreet Kaur drives it back to the bowler. Another dot ball. Only 5 teams in this tournament from Mumbai Indians. Top 3 will qualify for the playoffs. Already RCB are through to the playoffs. They'll be through to the final as well, in all honesty. We need to see who the second and third team will be. That is the biggest question. Again back of the length. Harmanpreet Kaur drives it towards mid-wicket. Another dot ball. So getting tight actually. Delhi Capitals 1 win from 4 matches. Gujarat Giants 2 wins from 5 matches. Mumbai Indians 2 wins from 5 matches. UP Warriors 2 wins from 5 matches. All those 4 teams are going neck and neck. So close. Mid-table muddle as they call it. So hereafter whoever loses, they will surely lag behind in the points table. That's driven again down the ground to mid-off. Another dot ball. This is a high quality over from Marizan Cap. Wicket and 4 dot balls. Still 1 more delivery left. Mumbai Indians have been off colour in this tournament so far. Too much chopping and changing their opening combinations every match. Changing their team every match. I don't understand why Amelia Kerr is dropped today. These kind of changes is not helping the team. That's driven again. Oh, good fielding at covers, and Harmanpreet Kaur finally gets off the mark with a single to finish that over. So just 1 run came from that over, including the wicket of Haley Matthews, and Mumbai Indians women are 22 for 2 after 5 overs. So Lucy Hamilton is back into the attack now. Had a little expensive first over, conceded 11 runs in her first over. Very new to the WPL. She came through the WBBL in all honesty. Did well in the WBBL. Nat Silverbrunt will, Harmanpreet Kaur will be on strike. Nat Silverbrunt has only faced one ball, hasn't gotten off the mark. But if there is anyone who can bail MI out of trouble from here, it is these two batters out in the middle, because they have been the Mr. Consistent batters in the WPL for MI women so far. Here's Lucy Hamilton. Harmanpreet Kaur on strike. And it's driven again by Harmanpreet Kaur straight to covers. Again a dot ball to start the over. These are slightly different conditions from the conditions at DY Patil in Navi Mumbai. There is slight assistance for the bowlers as we see another dot ball here. So it will be very tricky to adapt to the conditions now. Obviously, after playing the bulk of the matches at the DY Patil Navi Mumbai Stadium and then suddenly changing venues is not easy. But that is where you need to adapt. As professional international cricketers, they need to adapt. It's defended again by Harmanpreet Kaur towards covers and picks up another single. Finally, Nat Silverbrunt is on strike. You cannot expect run fests at this particular venue. The DY Patil Stadium, Navi Mumbai, the conditions will be really good for batting. Run fests will happen there, but here at Vadodara, I think bowlers will get some help from the wicket. It's full again. Nat Silverbrunt drives it back to the bowler. Make there another dot ball. This is a fantastic start here from the Delhi Capitals bowlers. Short and wide, cut away again, straight to the fielder again. So Nat Silverbrunt still not off the mark. Current run rate 3.94. Has been the slowest start in the power play this season for any WPL team. So that is what I was talking about, isn't it? DY Patil, Navi Mumbai conditions are different. These conditions are different. There you are seeing 200 plus scores, 180 scores, 190 scores we were seeing every match. You won't see those kind of scores in this venue. Last ball of the over coming up. Has driven down the ground straight to mid-off. Another dot ball to finish the over. What an over again. Just one run coming from that over. The power play has been completed. And Mumbai Indians women are only 23 for 2 after 6 overs. Marizan Cap has bowled a dream spell so far. 1 for 5 in her 3 overs. That is a fantastic spell to start with. And she is bowling out, it seems. She is going to bowl her 4th over now. And just because the conditions are assisting the bowlers, that doesn't mean that you shouldn't post a competitive total on the board. Still, if you don't score 100 runs, the opposition is going to chase it down. So, you can't blame the conditions as batters. If the conditions are not favoring the batters, it's a batter's duty to find a way to adapt to the conditions. Every time you won't get friendly conditions, isn't it? As professional cricketers, it's very important to adjust to any challenges or any conditions that they get. Marizan Cap into her last over. Harmanpreet Kaur on strike. And once again continues to defend it. Again a dot ball to start the over. Current run rate only 3.73. I need to accelerate here, running out of batters as well. I'm really surprised how Amelia Kerr has been dropped from the playing 11 today. She would have offered that additional batting option. She is your leading wicket taker in the WPL. She has been dropped from the 11. That is absolutely unbelievable. There should be some injury or something. Otherwise, I don't see Amelia Kerr out of this playing 11. Never at all. It's flicked away again by Harmanpreet Kaur. Chance of run out. Direct hit could have been close. Harmanpreet Kaur picks up another single. So Nat Silverbrunt still not off the mark. Harmanpreet Kaur has faced 10 balls and scored only 3 runs. So clearly, I think Mumbai Indians, the first match they are playing at this venue in Vadodara, and I think they are coming to terms with they are coming to terms with bowling-friendly conditions, how it can look. Even yesterday as well, we saw how Gujarat Giants struggled in the run chase against RCB women. Like, it was not an easy run chase at all. RCB, I think, had posted 170, 180 on the board. RCB women have been unstoppable in this tournament so far. Miles apart from all the other teams. That's why they are still unbeaten. That's on the pads, flicked away by Nat Silverbrunt towards deep square leg and gets off the mark with a single. Even though Mumbai Indians women are the most successful team in the WPL history, they have won 2 titles. Still, I would say that in this particular tournament, even Mumbai Indians have been below par. Too much chopping and changing, no consistent performances. That is what has affected Mumbai Indians. But RCB have been really spectacular actually, in all honesty. Again on the pads, again flicked away by Harmanpreet Kaur, picks up another single. So there's 3 runs coming from this over, still 2 balls left. Nat Silverbrunt in the reverse fixture against Delhi Capitals. That was at the D.Y. Patil Stadium, of course, in Navi Mumbai. She scored 70 from 46 balls. But now she has scored only 1 run from 5 balls. Comes down the wicket here. Nat Silverbrunt drives it towards mid-on. And another dot ball here. Another fantastic over. Just 3 runs coming from this over. From Marizan Cap. What a spell this has been. Economy of 2.09. How often do you see bowlers going at such less economy in modern day T20 cricket? She might not have picked up so many wickets, but the economy of 2.09 is something unbelievable. Last ball of the over coming up. And that's full again, driven straight to mid-off again. Make that another dot ball to finish. What an over this has been. Just 3 runs came from that over. Marizan Cap finishes her spell. She hasn't even conceded double digit. She finishes her spell 1 for 8 in her 4 overs at an economy of 2 runs per over. And the Mumbai Indians are really struggling here. The Mumbai Indians are now 26 for 2 after 7 overs. A fantastic spell from Marizan Cap. And now there's a bowling change. N. Charini, a bowler who bowled really well in the Women's World Cup, is into the attack now for the Delhi Capitals. Current run rate is 3.71. I'm really worried how much Mumbai Indians are going to end up with going at this current run rate. Surely you need to find the boundaries at some stage. Harmanpreet Kaur is on strike. A wicket here and Delhi Capitals will start to boss the proceedings. Oh, beats the outside edge. That's the beauty of a delivery to start from Charini. Harmanpreet Kaur would be knowing Charini really well. Both of them have played for the Indian team in the Women's World Cup, which we have won recently, just a couple of months back. A historic win. And Charini bowled really well in that World Cup. Second ball of the over coming up. It's a very important match for both these teams. It's a quicker delivery and Harmanpreet Kaur flicks it away and picks up another single. Delhi Capitals have always done well in previous WPL seasons. They have always been the first team to qualify for the finals in each of the 3 previous WPL editions. But this time around, I think it's going to be RCB who will be going straight through to the final. Delhi Capitals have started a little slowly this season. 3 losses from 4 games. They haven't started like this in the previous editions. Natsivar Brunt is on strike. Tossed up. And NSB goes down the ground to long on for another single. So just 2 runs from this over. Another good over here. I think it's been 4 or 5 overs since we saw the last boundary in this innings. Ever since Haley Matthews got out, no boundaries have been scored by both these batters. Three more deliveries left in this over. And finally Harmanpreet Kaur opens up, gets it over mid-off, and that will be 4. A boundary after nearly 5 overs for the Mumbai Indians. A welcome boundary here. First boundary for Harmanpreet Kaur in this innings. So 2 more deliveries left in this over. I need plenty more of boundaries. That's another quicker delivery. Harmanpreet Kaur punches it towards covers. Make that another dot ball. The lowest score in the power play this season. It belongs to Mumbai Indians women. 23 in the power play. But such has been the case in this tournament. There have been so many high scores that such slow batting looks so new. Last ball of the over coming up. Goes for the cut shot. Is nicked it past the short third man fielder, and that will be another boundary to finish the over. So a good over from Charini has become a little expensive. 10 runs came from that over, and Mumbai Indians women are 36 for 2 after 8 overs. So current run rate still only 4.50, but 2 important boundaries there from Harmanpreet Kaur in the previous over. And now Nandini Sharma is back into the attack. She picked up the wicket of Sajeevan Sajana, a really good bowler. Has picked up a hat-trick and fifer in this tournament, Nandini Sharma. Hat-trick and fifer. That was an amazing performance. Unfortunately ended in a losing cause against Gujarat Giants. She is coming into the attack now into her second over. Natsivar Brunt on strike. That's on the pads, and that's helped on its way past fine leg for 4. So now getting the boundaries. Third boundary in the space of 4 deliveries for Mumbai Indians, and the first boundary for Natsivar Brunt in this innings. So second ball of the over coming up. Finally Natsivar Brunt and Harmanpreet Kaur have decided it's time to go after the bowling. It's driven down the ground again by Sivar Brunt towards long on and picks up another single. Still the current run rate only 4.92, but at least you can see some intent now. And it's only both these batters who can do this now, because not much batting left after this for the Mumbai Indians. So Delhi Capitals will be thinking one more wicket here and they can break into the middle order of this Mumbai Indians team. That's beautifully punched by Harmanpreet Kaur. That's the best of Harmanpreet Kaur. Timing, placement personified. Picks up another boundary. Second boundary in this over. And Nandini Sharma feeling a little bit of pressure here. So it's good to see Jemima Rodriguez having a word with Nandini Sharma. Fourth ball of the over coming up. And that's a much better delivery. Much better delivery, defended towards covers, and another dot ball. Maybe that is what Jemima Rodriguez was talking about. Hold it a little, pull the length back a little bit. Now Harmanpreet Kaur has got back the orange cap. 216 runs in this tournament so far. It's one thing to win the orange cap, score runs like this, but another thing which is not good for Mumbai Indians is you don't want to be depending on only one or two batters in your team. Team performance is very, very important. And I feel Mumbai Indians are lacking in that aspect in this tournament. I'm just giving you an example. If Nat Brandt and Harmanpreet Kaur don't perform in one match, then there's every likelihood that Mumbai Indians women will crumble and they won't score big. As we see another single here from Harmanpreet Kaur. You look at what RCB are doing. If Smriti Mandhana doesn't score, Grace Harris is scoring. If Grace Harris doesn't score, Georgia Vole is coming and she's scoring the runs. If Georgia Vole doesn't score, then someone like a Gautami Naik is coming in yesterday and scoring a half century. Even Radha Yadav scored a half century in this tournament. Nadine de Klerk is scoring. They have so many batters who are contributing with performances. They are not dependent on one or two individuals. That is the sign of a good team actually. Because if you are dependent on only a few individuals, it is inevitable that at some point in the tournament you will get exposed and you might fail. So 11 runs came from that over from Nandini Sharma, and Mumbai Indians women are 47 for 2 after 9 overs, and it's also the time for the strategic timeout. So we come to the end of the strategic timeout, and Sneh Rana is the new bowler into the attack now for the Delhi Capitals. Single to start the over. It's tossed up. Harmanpreet Kaur goes for the drive, misses it. And another dot ball here. And this time Harmanpreet Kaur comes down the wicket and drives it back to the bowler. Another couple of dot balls from Sneh Rana. Current run rate is now 5.38. Short and wide, cut away beautifully in the gap. That'll be 4 more. Just a little bit of width. That's all is needed. Harmanpreet Kaur capitalizes on it. Picks up her fourth boundary in this innings, and the 50 comes up for the Mumbai Indians women. It's a very slow 50, but it comes up in 9.4 overs. This time it's on the pads, and Harmanpreet Kaur flicks it away towards deep mid wicket and picks up another single. And Natsevar Brunt is back on strike. Last ball of the over coming up. That's on the pads again, flicked away again by Natsevar Brunt. Looking for 2 here, and that's good running. Excellent running between the wickets from Natsevar Brunt. I thought that was only a single, but a couple of runs to finish that over. So 8 runs came from that over. And Mumbai Indians women are 55 for 2 after 10 overs at the halfway mark of this innings. The Charani now continuing into her second over. Harmanpreet Kaur will be on strike. Charani coming around the wicket. Short and wide again, cut away by Harmanpreet Kaur towards deep extra covers and picks up another single to start the over. The second ball of the over coming up. That's short this time. Natsevar Brunt going for the pull shot, not able to get it away. Picks up another single here. Delhi Capitals have a strong batting lineup. If Mumbai Indians are going to end up with a below par score, then Delhi Capitals will surely fancy themselves to chase it down. Lizelle Lee has been in the form of her life in this tournament so far. Shafali Verma has also played some good knocks. That's flicked away again by Harmanpreet Kaur down the ground to long on and picks up another single. Even Laura Wolford played really well. In fact, Delhi Capitals women were very close to pulling off the Delhi Capitals women were very close to pulling off the highest successful run chase in WPL history in this tournament. In that 210 run chase against Gujarat Giants, they brought the equation down to 7 runs needed from the last over, and then they couldn't chase down in the last over. It came so close and then let it go in the last over. That was a little heartbreaking to watch. That's swept away again by Natsevar Brunt. There's another boundary. Beautifully played. This is the best of Natsevar Brunt. Picks up her second boundary in this innings. She's taken her time and now she finds the boundary. This time it's driven away again by Nats over Brunt towards deep extra covers. Good fielding at deep extra covers. They'll pick up another couple of runs. These two are running between the wickets really well as well. Not only finding the boundaries, converting singles into doubles, doubles into triples. Those are all important characteristics of batting as well. Partnership now 43 from 40 balls between these two batters. They started very slowly, but now are slowly beginning to find their rhythm. We are watching many tournaments around the world as well. The Big Bash League, SA20 League. There also we see teams trying to adapt to different conditions. That's pulled away towards deep mid wicket, and Nats over Brunt picks up another single to finish the over. So 10 runs came from that over, and Mumbai Indians women are 65 for 2 after 11 overs. For example, in the SA20 tournament also, if you see, teams are struggling to chase down totals like 167, 145. Teams are not able to chase down those totals because of different conditions. Even in Big Bash League, if you see, those kind of totals are very, very, it can be defended at times. So, it all boils down to the conditions. Sneha Rana continuing into her second over, and that's swept away by Nats over Brunt towards deep mid wicket, and picks up another couple of runs to start the over. So now they have caught up with the run rate. Current run rate is 6 runs per over. Can they accelerate it from here? We haven't seen a 6 in this innings so far. That's hit down the ground again by Nats over Brunt towards long on, and picks up another single. Harmanpreet Kaur is back on strike. Delhi Capitals will need to break this partnership here. Two high-quality batters at the crease who can take the game away from the opposition so easily. Comes down the wicket this time, and Harmanpreet Kaur hits it down the ground to long on. Looking for 2 there, can't get 2, just a single for Harmanpreet Kaur. This time Nats over Brunt goes inside out, over extra covers for 6. That is a beauty of a shot. I just talked about no 6s in this innings, and Nats over Brunt has said, here is your 6. First 6 of the innings. Wonderful shot inside out. This time again, Nats over Brunt hits it down the ground to long on, and picks up another single. So an expensive over here from Sneha Rana. 11 runs have come from this over, still 1 ball left. Sneha Rana has been below par in this tournament, but still the Delhi Capitals are trusting her abilities. We saw how badly she bowled in the first 2 matches which Delhi Capitals played in this campaign. She's made a good comeback, but hasn't picked up as many wickets as Delhi would have wanted. That's flicked away again by Harmanpreet Kaur towards deep mid wicket, and picks up another single to finish the over. 12 runs came from that over, and Mumbai Indians women are 77 for 2 after 12 overs. So an interesting bowling change here. Shafali Verma is the new bowler into the attack. She's become a very good bowler these days. And that's a good delivery to start. Harmanpreet Kaur drives it towards deep extra covers and picks up another single to start the over. This partnership is now 57 from 48 balls between Nat Sivar-Brunt and Harmanpreet Kaur. Shefali Verma has had her contributions with both bat and ball in this season. And who can forget the Women's World Cup final in which she picked up 2 crucial wickets with the ball as well against South Africa. If anyone remembers that final performance with the bat and wickets with the ball. So a very, very handy bowler. As we see another dot ball, I think it was a carom ball there, kept a little bit low. Third ball of the over coming up. Tossed up, and Nat Sivar-Brunt flicks it away leg side. Picks up another single. A player like Shefali Verma offers balance to the team actually. I mean, if there is any all-rounder like Shefali Verma, you'll always bank on her to do the job. That's swept away by Harmanpreet Kaur. It's in the gap for 4. It's raced across the outfield. What a shot that is. Moved across to the off stump. And it's nonchalantly sweeping it away for 4. Class of Harmanpreet Kaur at its best. Harmanpreet Kaur has such a high backlift. Again sweeps it to that same direction. No one there again. Another boundary. Back-to-back boundaries from Harmanpreet Kaur. That high backlift is what is helping Harmanpreet Kaur generate power in the shot. As we see another boundary. Last ball of the over. That's driven again. It's in the gap again. Another boundary to finish that over. It's an expensive over from Shefali Verma. 14 runs came from that over. 3 consecutive boundaries to finish that over. And Mumbai Indians women are back on track. 91 for 2 after 13 overs. So Sri Charani is back into the attack now. They need a wicket here. They need to break this partnership. Coming around the wicket to Nat Sivar-Brunt. It's short this time. Pulled away by Nat Sivar-Brunt towards deep mid wicket. And picks up another single to start the over. Partnership now 71 from 54 balls. They had a very slow start in the power play. But capitalizing on it now. Finding some boundaries. That's flicked away again by Mumbai Indians skipper. Picks up another single. How consistent have both these batters been in this tournament? Form of their lives, to be honest. Harmanpreet Kaur has played 2 match-winning knocks in both of the wins for the Mumbai Indians in this season so far. Once again 41 from 32 balls. Nat Sivar-Brunt again holding one end, 31 from 24. It's very important for both these batters to stay there at the crease and try and bat the majority of the remaining overs if Mumbai Indians want to get a good total. As far as the Delhi Capitals are concerned, where are the wickets coming from? That's pulled away again. It's in the gap again for another boundary. Wonderful placement once again. You cannot bowl short to Nat Brandt. He's so good on the back foot. Picks up another boundary. Pressure building now on the Delhi Capitals bowlers. So from a very slow start, they are suddenly racing towards 100 with another 6 more overs left. That's flicked away again down the ground towards long on. And naturally, Brunt will pick up another single. The points table looks very close with all three teams having lost 3 matches each so far. I mean, at least from 2nd to 5th teams, excluding RCB, all the other teams have lost 3 matches so far, but you cannot rule out any team. Just because now Delhi Capitals are currently at the bottom of the table with only 1 win from 4 matches. But even they can make a comeback because the table has opened up. 2 more deliveries left in this over. That's a wide down the leg side, the previous ball. Now comes down the wicket, goes straight down the ground. Has she cleared the long on? No, she hasn't. It's taken at long on. That's a huge one. That's a huge wicket. Harmanpreet Kaur, the captain, has holed out. Lucy Hamilton taking the catch at long on, and Sri Charani strikes, gets a huge one. Huge wicket here for the Delhi Capitals. Breaks the partnership. I thought for a moment it might go all the way for 6, but the bat turned in her hand actually. Didn't get enough elevation on that. Went flat and straight into the hands of long on. It's a big boundaries here in Vadodara. It's not as small as D.Y. Patil Stadium. Harmanpreet Kaur has to go after scoring 41 runs from 33 balls. And Mumbai Indians women are 99 for 3 after 13.5 overs. So the new batter to the crease now for the Mumbai Indians is Nicola Carey. She has been another fantastic find in this season for Mumbai Indians. Consistent performances with both bat and ball from Nicola Carey. A very utility player. We have seen her from the Women's 100 to the WBBL and now performing in the WPL as well. And you still have Amanjot Kaur left after this to come, and along with a few youngsters as well, Poonam Kemnar and Furtas. Nicola Carey playing her first WPL season has really impressed a lot. Can she contribute with the bat? Can she contribute with the bat today also? Last ball of the over coming up. I've got the biggest wicket of Harmanpreet Kaur. Was looking really good. Now coming around the wicket to Carey. Last ball of the over. And a little bit of an inside edge. Nicola Carey will get off the mark with a single. 100 comes up for the Mumbai Indians women. 100 comes up in 14 overs at the loss of 3 wickets. 9 runs came from that over, including the big wicket of Harmanpreet Kaur. And MI women are 100 for 3 after 14 overs. The 6 overs left in this innings. I think Amanjot Kaur might come in next if another wicket falls. Amanjot Kaur has had some decent contributions with the bat in this season. Some 30s and 40s. She hasn't scored a half century, but definitely more than decent contributions with the bat. Nandini Sharma now back into the attack. And that short ball is pulled away by Nicola Carey towards deep mid wicket. And picks up another single to start the over. So Natalie Brunt is back on strike. a slow ball. It's flicked away again by NSB towards deep mid-wicket. And another single here. 2 singles to start this over. Current run rate 7.12. Goes for the drive again. Nicola Carey drives it towards deep extra covers and picks up another single. So good start to this over from Nandini Sharma. Just 3 singles in this over, still 3 balls left. So both these players are in the most valuable player list in this tournament. Nicola Carey and Nat Brandt, both of them have been fantastic in this tournament so far, in all honesty. Gives herself room and NSB hits it down the ground to mid-off. Another dot ball from Nandini Sharma. Two more deliveries left in this over. Back of the hand, slower delivery there from Nandini Sharma. Very well bowled. This time it's punched down the ground again towards long on. And Nat Brandt picks up another single as well. Just 4 runs have come from this over. Still 1 ball left. Nicola Carey is back on strike. So last ball of the over coming up. Carey gives herself room. Hits it down the ground to long on. Another single to finish the over. Excellent over from Nandini Sharma. Just 5 runs came from that over. And Mumbai Indians women are 105 for 3 after 15 overs. Well, what has happened there? Nandini Sharma has overstepped. It's a no ball and a free hit. Goodness me. So the free hit delivery coming up. Extra ball here. Looks like Nandini Sharma has overstepped. So free hit delivery and Nat Brandt on strike. Goes for the big shot and Nat Brandt is cleared the boundary. Oh, has she? No. Oh, I think she has cleared the boundary there. Good effort by the fielder. Not able to pull it in. So the extra ball has costed Delhi Capitals big time. It was such a good over. But you cannot be overstepping the line. That is a big crime. 12 runs have come from that over. And Mumbai Indians women are 112 for 3 after 15 overs. So 5 overs left, and how much can Mumbai Indians push from here? Sneha Rana now back into the attack. She still has 2 overs left. Delhi Capitals continue to back her. And obviously they have all the right to back her. International quality spinner for India. But has been a little off color in this tournament so far. Hasn't been able to provide the breakthroughs when it is needed. Hasn't been able to be economical. Coming around the wicket though to Nicola Carey. And that's on the pads. Carey flicks it away towards deep mid-wicket and picks up another single to start the over. The Delhi Capitals have been found wanting under pressure actually. It's very important to handle the pressure situations in a game. Nat Brandt nearing another half century here. Another quicker ball. It's flicked away down the ground to long on. And Nat Silverbrunt picks up another single. And this is one good quality about Nat Silverbrunt actually. She has the power game alright, but she can rotate the strike. She'll pick up ones, she'll pick up twos, she'll pick up threes. It's not all about big hitting. Rotating the strike is also a very important characteristic of batting. Goes for the reverse sweep. It's straight to point. And another dot ball here. Nicola Carey gives herself room, hits it down the ground to long on. And that's good fielding at long on. Nicola Carey picks up another single. Yes, Lucy Hamilton has still 2 more overs left. She has figures of none for 12 in her 2 overs. Nandini Sharma still has 1 over left. Charini has 1 over left. Sneh Rana has 1 over left. So they have so many options for the last 4 overs. Goes for the sweep. That's swept away. That'll be 4 this time. Nat Silverbrunt at her best. Brings up another half century. A half century. No, in fact, moves to 49. Needs 1 more run for a half century. I think I was in a hurry there. Moves to 49 from 32 balls. Her 4th boundary in this innings. Last ball of the over, it's tossed up again and Nat Silverbrunt hits it back to the bowler. Another dot ball to finish that over. 7 runs came from that over. Well, what happened there? Oh, I thought the umpire was showing his arm out. I thought he was signaling no ball for a moment. But it's actually, I think he was signaling to wait there. So Mumbai Indians women are 119 for 3 after 16 overs and it's also the time for the strategic timeout. Well, I'm seeing from many other MI fans also that they are asking about Amelia Kerr getting dropped from the 11 today is completely unfair. I totally agree with that. Even I was shocked when I saw Amelia Kerr not in the playing 11 today. But I think the thing with Mumbai Indians is that Nicola Carey has performed really well. They have so many foreign players now. Hayley Matthews is a foreign player. Nat Silverbrunt is a foreign player. Nicola Carey is a foreign player. Shabnim Ismail is also available, and then they are also having Amelia Kerr. So out of all these options, you can only play 4. And I think because of Hayley Matthews' injury, Nicola Carey came into the playing 11. And I don't think anyone ever expected, obviously I expected Nicola Carey to perform well because I have seen her in the women's 100 and WBBL last year. Now that Nicola Carey is performing well, they are not able to play the other 3 foreigners like Hayley Matthews, Nat Brandt, Amelia Kerr, Shabnim Ismail. One of them has to compulsorily miss out from the playing 11 because you cannot drop Nicola Carey, a valuable all-rounder. So I think that is where Mumbai Indians are having a big selection headache. But having said that though, Shabnim Ismail has been dropped. Why do you drop Amelia Kerr as also? She is a leg spin, one of the best leg spinners in the world now. And she has been dropped from the 11 today. So I don't know how that is going to affect the Mumbai Indians today in their bowling department. You need to only wait and watch. Lucy Hamilton into her 3rd over now, concedes a single of the first ball, now coming around the wicket to Nat Brandt. And that's flicked away by Nat Brandt towards deep mid wicket, picks up another single, and there's your half century. 50 from 34 balls with 4 boundaries and 2 sixers at a strike rate of 147.06. He started slowly but has caught up really well in the last few overs and need a good finish here, Mumbai Indians. Nat Brandt, the half century machine, keeps delivering performances after performances when the team needs her the most. Nicola Carey now back on strike. It's full again, it's driven down the ground. Oh, misfield at mid-off, and that'll run away for 4. That should have been stopped. At mid-off. It's a bonus boundary for Mumbai Indians here. Nicola Carey getting the boundary. This time again, Nicola Carey drives it down the ground. A direct hit there from mid-off. Direct hits are always closer than you think. They'll go upstairs, I think. Umpires will go upstairs. He does go upstairs. This could be very, very close against the run of play. Could be have another wicket here. I think Nicola Carey was very casual there. I don't think she expected the direct hit. But that is where the field does come into play. There was a misfield at mid-off in the previous delivery. And has Nikki Prasad redeemed herself here? Well, I think Nicola Carey has made it back. Nicola Carey has crossed the line on time, so it will be not out and it will be another single. Yes, not out it is. So Nat Brandt is back on strike. 2 more deliveries left in this over. That swung away leg side by Nat Brandt, and that's 4 more as well. Picks the gap beautifully. And another boundary in this over. It's a little bit of an expensive over here from Lucy Hamilton. 11 runs have come from this over. Still 1 ball left. So last ball of the over coming up. Oh, goes, swings and misses. That's a much better delivery. Bowled it outside the off stump. Took the pace off. And another dot ball to finish the over. 11 runs came from that over. And MI women are 130 for 3 after 17 overs. So 3 overs left in this innings, and it's a huge gamble, I would think. N. Charini now bowling the 18th over of this innings. She's into her last over. Carey on strike. And that's cut away straight to point. There's the wicket. So the move has worked. Not the best of deliveries, but Carey has hit it straight into the hands of Sneerana at point. And that is another big wicket here for the Delhi Capitals. Charini strikes once again, picks up her second wicket. Fourth wicket goes down for the Mumbai Indians. Nicola Carey can be a very dangerous player towards the end of an innings. And her wicket is always a huge wicket for the opposition. Once again, it's N. Charini. She cannot do anything wrong ever since the Women's World Cup. Picks up a couple of wickets today as well. So Delhi Capitals, can they come back into this game? Nicola Carey is gone. Nicola Carey is gone after scoring 12 runs from 11 balls. And MI women are 130 for 4 after 17.1 overs. So Amanjot Kaur is the new batter to the crease. Really good batter down the order. Has played some good knocks in this tournament so far. And she's up against a fellow Indian player, Charini, coming around the wicket to Amanjot Kaur. Goes for the sweep. It's a top edge. Doesn't carry to fine leg. And Amanjot Kaur in a dramatic way gets off the mark with a couple of runs, I think. That's good running between the wickets. Amanjot Kaur is a very, you won't look at Amanjot Kaur as a big all-rounder or something like that, but a very quiet all-rounder. She does her duty really well. She bats and bowls when it is needed. That's a quicker delivery. It's flicked away by Amanjot Kaur towards deep mid-wicket and picks up another single. So Nat Silverbrunt is back on strike. A set batter at the crease is Nat Silverbrunt. So this is a good over so far from Charini. It's driven again by Nat Silverbrunt towards deep extra covers, towards long off rather, and picks up another single here. So 2 more deliveries left in this over. Goes outside, goes towards the off stump looking for the sweep shot. Has she nicked it here? Lizelle Lee is very confident. And are they going for the review? Are they going for the review here? Jemima Rodriguez still have 2 reviews left. And I think they have gone for the review. So we need to have a look at this. Keeper was super confident actually. I don't think the bowler was sure about that. This could be another big wicket here. Amanjot Kaur can be a dangerous batter as well. She has the capability of hitting boundaries. He was looking for the sweep shot there, not able to connect it properly, but has she nicked it through? That is the big question. Ooh, that looks very, very close. Ultra Edge will confirm confirm whether there's a nick or not. It looks like there's a slight deviation as the ball passes the bat. This will confirm the things. Flat line as the ball passes the bat. Will they check the LBW also? Well, there is a spike actually. There is a spike as the ball passes the glove. So Amanjot Kaur will have to go here. Charini gets another wicket. There's a big spike there. So umpire will have to reverse their decision. There is a spike there, isn't it? What are they repeatedly checking? There is a huge spike. They are repeatedly checking it though. As the ball it goes close to the gloves, there is a big spike there. So I think this should be given out actually. Amanjot Kaur will have to go. So yes, the decision has been overturned. Finger goes up from the umpire and Amanjot Kaur is on her way. 2 wickets in the over for Charini. What an over this is turning out to be for the Delhi Capitals. And Lizelle was so confident that she immediately told the captain to go for the review, and it's a successful review for Delhi Capitals. Amanjot Kaur is out for a run of ball 3 and MI women are now 134 for 5 after 17.5 overs. So now the full responsibility lies with Natsivir Brunt, who is the set batter at one end. He's running out of partners. He's running out of support. Sankriti Gupta is the new batter to the crease. What an over this has been. 4 runs from this over, including 2 big wickets of Nicola Carey and Amanjot Kaur. Both of them are such dangerous batters when they get going. It's driven back to the bowler again by Sankriti Gupta. Another dot ball to finish the over. What an over this has been. Could be a match-changing over for the Delhi Capitals. 4 runs came from that over, including 2 wickets. And Mumbai Indians are now 134 for 5 after 18 overs. So Nandini Sharma is going to be bowling the penultimate over. 2 more overs left in this innings. And they need this wicket. They need the wicket of Natsivir Brunt. That's a slow ball. Natsivir Brunt drives it down the ground mid-off. Again a dot ball to start the over. Even I am surprised as to why they hesitated for the review, because they had a couple of reviews left towards the end of this innings. So you can go for the reviews now if you have all your reviews left. No point in saving the reviews. But anyways, all is well that ends well. It was a successful review and Amanjot Kaur is gone. That's pulled away by Natsivir Brunt down the ground. They're going to push for 2 here, and that's good running. Natsivir Brunt knows that she needs to keep the strike at this stage, so picks up another couple of runs here. So 10 balls left in this innings, and 160 looks a little like a very distant total now, because Natsivir Brunt doesn't have any support. I don't know what they are waiting for here. They're checking for a short run here, but I don't think that is a short run. Natsivir Brunt has put her bat inside the crease. We have seen those kind of equations. We have seen those kind of situations before, where the batters in a hurry to complete 2 runs, they might not ground their bat beyond the crease, so it will result in a short run. But in that case, I think Natsivir Brunt has done well. So not much batting left after this. It's responsibility on Natsivir Brunt now. Again checking for the short run here. But I think their bat was inside the crease, wasn't it? Bat is inside the crease. Bat is clearly inside the crease, so it won't be a short run. I think they were checking for Sankriti Gupta also, whether she grounded her bat. Both the batters have grounded their bats well. So 3rd ball of the over coming up. And goes for the big shot. It's a top edge and it's put down. Goodness me. Oh, goodness gracious. You cannot get easy catches than that. That would have been the biggest wicket in this innings of Nat Silverbrunt. How can you drop those kind of catches? The sitter of a catch has gone to ground. That would have saved a few runs towards the end for Delhi Capitals, because only tail enders left after this. Sarani has put it down, bowled a really good over the previous over. Couldn't hold on to that. But the good thing is Nat Silverbrunt is off strike now. Sankriti Gupta is back on strike. Coming around the wicket now, Nandini Sharma, and Sankriti goes down the ground towards long off and gets off the mark with a single. Nat Silverbrunt has scored a fantastic half century. Talking about getting a wicket, they are dropping catches like this. Such a crucial stage of the match. You can save a lot of runs if you dismiss Nat Silverbrunt at this stage, because they don't have batting left after this. Nat Silverbrunt goes down the ground to long on again. Picks up another single, well bowled by Nandini Sharma. Really good over this. Just 5 runs coming from this over. So even though Nat Silverbrunt is there, she is not able to find the boundaries at this stage. The last ball of the over coming up. Sankriti Gupta is on strike. Full again, and Sankriti Gupta hits it down the ground to mid off. They are taking the single here. They are taking the single to finish that over. So Sankriti, in fact, they are going for this extra run. What is happening here? What sloppy fielding this is from Delhi Capitals. Where were the field? What were the fielders doing? Allowing the extra run. If Sankriti Gupta, if it was only a single, then Sankriti Gupta will be on strike for the first ball of the last over. That is a bonus for Delhi Capitals. It's a bonus. Nat Silverbrunt not being on strike is a bonus. But they have allowed the extra run, and now 7 runs have come from that over. Nat Silverbrunt will be on strike for the first ball of the last over. And Mumbai Indians are now 151. Mumbai Indians are now 141 for 5 after 19 overs. So Lucy Hamilton has been a little expensive today. Is going to be bowling the last over. Nat Silverbrunt is on strike. He is going to surely look for boundaries here. The last recognized batter at the crease for the Mumbai Indians. But recognized batter or no recognized batter, only 1 over left. Even a tail ender will look to slog at this stage. Oh, goes for the card drive there and misses it. It's a dot ball, valuable dot ball from Lucy Hamilton. Great way to start the last over. Still 5 balls left. This is still a good bowling performance from Delhi Capitals today. Much better than their previous games. .141 is kind of an in-between total, it has to be said. Goes for a scoop, paddle shot, gets it past fine leg, and that'll be 4. Once you get it past those fielders, there's no way of stopping the boundaries. Nat Silverbrunt picks up an important boundary, and this is where I was saying that dropped catch in the previous over. New batter won't play shots like this. Nat Silverbrunt can play all the shots, can find the boundaries. That is where Delhi Capitals made a mistake. And this time Nat Silverbrunt hits it in the air, down the ground to long off, can only pick up a single. So she's off strike now. Sankriti Gupta is back on strike, and that is not a bad result for Delhi Capitals. Can they get to 150 here, Mumbai Indians? They still have 3 balls left in this innings. But more importantly, Nat Silverbrunt is off strike. It's been a top quality knock once again from the English legend of Nat Silverbrunt. But still, 146 looks like a very chaseable total actually. So what can Sankriti Gupta do here? Go straight down the ground, and long off will come around, I think. Are they going to push for two? No, they are not pushing for two. Natsivarbrandt is more than happy with the single because she knows that she will be on strike. And that is exactly what is needed for the Mumbai Indians at this stage. So two more deliveries left in this innings. Fifth ball of the over coming up. And Natsivarbrandt goes for the slog, gets it on the pads. It's towards third man. He'll pick up one leg by single, so she won't be on strike for the last ball. This has still been a good over from Lucy Hamilton. Just 7 runs have come from this last over. Still 1 ball left. And I think Delhi Capitals, if you had said during the toss that they're going to be chasing around close to 150, I think they would have taken it given their batting lineup as well. Shafali Verma, Lizelle Lee, Laura Wolfart. A quality batting lineup. Last ball of the innings. Comes down the wicket. Sankriti Gupta goes down the ground. Goes all the way for 6. What a shot that is. We are all looking at Natsivarbrandt and saying she is off strike. Sankriti Gupta clears the boundary and ends the innings with a 6. 150 comes onto the board for Mumbai Indians. A good last over from Lucy Hamilton. But unfortunately, the last ball of the innings, Sankriti Gupta, I think it was in the slot from Lucy Hamilton. And what a shot that is. What gutsy shot there from Sankriti Gupta. Finishes the innings with a 6. And I think Mumbai Indians women have now got some momentum going into this innings break. 13 runs came from that last over from Lucy Hamilton. And MI women have finished their 20 overs on 154 for 5 at the end of their 20 overs. They started very slowly, lost a lot of wickets, but then they really recovered well, has to be said. In fact, MI women, they had the lowest score in the power play in this WPL season. They had scored only 23 for 2 at the end of their 6 overs. Marizan Kapp again bowling a fantastic spell of 1 for 8 in her 4 overs, economy of just 2 runs per over. And from there, Harmanpreet Kaur and Natsivarbrandt formed a partnership of 78 from 58 balls. And then there was another middle order collapse. But then once again, as always, Natsivarbrandt is always there when you need her. Unbeaten on 65 from 45 balls with 6 boundaries and 2 sixers at a strike rate of 144.44. Has really helped the Mumbai Indians get to 154 for 5 at the end of their 20 overs. Even Harmanpreet Kaur also scored really well. 41 from 33 balls with 7 boundaries at a strike rate of 124.24. But Delhi Capitals, they won't be disappointed either. They have also bowled really well today. Marizan Kapp, as I said, economy of 2 runs per over, 1 for 8 in her 4 overs. Lucy Hamilton was a little expensive today, none for 36 in her 4 overs. Nandini Sharma, again a little expensive, 1 for 36 as well in her 4 overs. But N. Charini picked up those 2 crucial wickets of Nicola Carey and Amanjot Kaur. Finished with figures of 3 for 33 in her 4 overs. Sneha Rana, none for 27 in her 3 overs. And Shafali Verma bowled only 1 over, conceded 14 runs as well. So the Delhi Capitals women to come back to winning ways to pick up their second win in this tournament will need 155 runs to win this game from their full quota of 20 overs. We'll be back again shortly to cover the run chase. Until then, please stay tuned. So hi guys, welcome back to the run chase. Slight delay in the stream actually. So Shabnam Ismail, in fact Shabnam Ismail is playing today. Shabnam Ismail is playing today. I was confused with the changes of the Mumbai Indians. So Amelia Kerr, instead in place of Amelia Kerr, they have brought back Shabnam Ismail. That is the change they made as far as the foreign change is concerned. So 4 runs have been scored in the first 4 balls of this innings. Shefali Verma hitting a boundary of the very first ball of the innings, and after that 3 dot balls. This time it's on a good length. Shefali Verma flicks it away towards mid-wicket, and another dot ball here. Yep, the conditions are expected to be tricky because this is a new venue, right? Last ball of the over coming up. That's punched away again. Straight to cover. Oh, chance of run out was there. Wanting the single there, Shefali Verma, but sent back. And another dot ball to finish the over. So just 4 runs came from that over. And Delhi Capitals are now 4 without loss after 1 over. So Nicola Carey is the new bowler into the attack. She's going to be bowling the second over for the Mumbai Indians women. So Lizzie will be on strike for the very first time in this innings, and she has been in some form in this season. Has been striking the ball so well. Nicola Carey with her in-swingers. Need to see how effective she will be with the new ball for the Mumbai Indians women. First ball from Nicola Carey, and that's not a good start. It's helped on its way past that fielder there at fine leg, and that's 4 to start. What a way to welcome your Hobart Hurricanes teammate with a boundary. Lizzie, first ball that she faces, hits the second boundary of this innings for Delhi Capitals. And this time again on the pads, Lizzie flicks it away towards deep mid-wicket and picks up another single. What an addition this Lizzie has been for Delhi Capitals this season. Every match she is providing good starts with the bat. And that is always helping the Delhi Capitals. If Mumbai Indians lose this game, they might come down in the points table. Delhi Capitals might go higher than Mumbai Indians. I mean, Delhi Capitals can go to second position if they can win this, because Mumbai Indians will be 2 from 6 and Delhi Capitals will be 2 from 5 if Delhi Capitals manage to get over the line today. Third ball of the over coming up. Shefali Verma on strike. And that's punched away by Shefali Verma straight to point though. Another dot ball from Nicola Carey. Previous time these two teams played against each other, Nicola Carey had figures of 3 for 37 in her 4 overs with her deadly in-swingers. Picked up 3 wickets and was really effective in that game. But not so effective today. That's on the pads again, and that's tickled away fine by Shefali Verma for another 4. Second boundary in the over, wrong line from Nicola Carey. and getting punished there by Shefali Verma. This time it's driven again, but straight to the fielder this time. That's a much better line and length from Nicola Carey. Another dot ball. So one more delivery left in this over. 9 runs from this over so far. The previous time these two teams played against each other, it was a pretty one-sided win for the Mumbai Indians. They posted about 190 and defended it. But today Delhi Capitals are up for revenge as we see another shot here from Shefali Verma. Straight down the ground for 4. Another boundary to finish the over. 3 boundaries in that over for the Delhi Capitals. 13 runs came from that over. And Delhi Capitals women are now 17 without loss after 2 overs. Mumbai Indians, though, they have a better net run rate than the Delhi Capitals, and they have better net run rate from all the other teams. But if they lose this game, they'll be losing one extra game compared to the other teams, and that will put Mumbai Indians in big trouble. Shabnam Ismail now is continuing into her second over. And that is why every match from here becomes very important for every team apart from RCB. So Lizelle Lee is on strike now. Shabnam Ismail, and it's short and wide. It's punched away towards point, and again a dot ball to start the over. An expensive over from Nicola Carey to start. Normally, she did really well in her first few matches, but very, very important to maintain consistency in your performances in these kind of tournaments. That's on the stumps, and Lizelle Lee defends it back to the bowler again. Another dot ball. Back-to-back dot balls to start the over. So third ball of the over coming up. Comes down the wicket, Lizelle Lee, and hits it down the ground to mid-off. Make that another dot ball. 3 dot balls to start this over from Shabnam Ismail. Required run rate now 7.89. Lizelle Lee is a very, very powerful batter. When she gets going, you need to watch out. Shot this time, and that's pulled away. That's in the gap. Beats deep square leg for 4. That is what I was talking about. You cannot bowl short to someone like Lizelle Lee. She's so good on the pull. Picks up her second boundary in this innings. This time it's on the pads again. It's flicked away by Lizelle Lee. And it races away for 4 as well. No one there, a deep square leg. It's just a gentle flick. How quickly that has raced away for 4. Back-to-back boundaries here. And Delhi Capitals have started well here in this run chase. The last ball of the over coming up. The inclusion of Shabnim Ismail into the playing 11 today in place of Amelia Kerr is not reaping rewards for MI. Expensive over this. So last ball of the over coming up. That's a much better delivery on the stumps, and Lizelle Lee defends it down the ground. Another dot ball to finish the over. So 8 runs came from that over, and Delhi Capitals women are 25 without loss after 3 overs. I think this is a very, very powerful opening pair. I would say the second most powerful opening pair after Grace Harris and Smriti Mandhana in this WPL tournament. Imagine Shafali Verma and Lizelle Lee opening the batting. Very, very powerful combination. They haven't clicked together in this tournament. And that is why Delhi Capitals are where they are in this tournament. That is why Delhi Capitals are at the bottom of the position in the points table. But they can surely make a comeback from here, as we see Nat Sivar Brunt is the new bowler into the attack. Starts with a dot ball to Shafali Verma. Even Gujarat Giants also have a very powerful opening combination, but if you look at the Gujarat Giants team, Beth Mooney hasn't fired for them. So every team is having that one player who is not firing with the bat. That's pulled away by Shafali Verma towards deep mid wicket and picks up another single. That's on the pads again, and Lizelle Lee flicks it away, picks up another single. Dia Yadav has come into the playing 11 today for Delhi Capitals, and Jemima Rodriguez rated her really highly actually. She said that Dia Yadav she's only 16 years old, but she has the power to clear the boundary. So Dia Yadav has been rated highly. If she gets a chance to bat, it will be exciting to see her. That's a pull shot from Shafali Verma, another boundary. Oh, good effort by that fielder there at deep mid wicket, but can't stop the boundary. Another boundary here for Shafali Verma. Poor delivery from Nat Sivar Brunt. Bowling it onto the pads, not a good idea to someone of the caliber of Shafali Verma. This time it's shot again, and Shafali Verma pulls it away towards deep mid wicket and picks up another single. Ever since Pratika Rawal got injured in that Women's ODI World Cup, and ever since Shafali Verma came in as a replacement for India women in that World Cup, the semi-final and final, Shafali Verma is looking like a completely different player now. She also has completed 1,000 runs in the WPL. That's a fantastic achievement. As we see another pull shot, this time from Lizelle Lee, and that runs away for 4 as well. Delhi Capitals are looking like they're in a hurry to finish this run chase here. What an over this has turned out to be from Nat Sivar Brunt. 2 boundaries in that over, 11 runs came from that over, and Delhi Capitals women are now 36 without loss after 4 overs. So Shabnam Ismail is back into the attack, into her 3rd over, and what a start this is for Delhi Capitals. You can't ask for a better start when you're chasing 155. And that is what is expected from both these batters, Shafali Verma and Lizelle Lee. We all know how explosive both of them can be. Shafali Verma, obviously, she has been performing from the last 3 editions of the WPL. Lizelle Lee, she was a star in the recently concluded WBBL title winning campaign for Hobart Hurricanes women last month. And Lizelle Lee was a major contributor for that Hobart Hurricanes team. Oh, appeal for LBW here, and the finger goes up. So finally, Mumbai Indians get the breakthrough. Shabnam Ismail strikes. They're going to go for the review, I think. Shafali Verma immediately goes for a review. Maybe the impact might be the question here. Whether the impact is in line or whether it's outside the stumps. That could be the only question. I've gone upstairs. We need to have a look at this one. Well, looks like there's a huge inside edge actually. Don't even need to look at the impact. There's bat involved in that, I think. They'll go to ultra edge to confirm it. Yes, there is a spike as the ball passes the bat. So the decision will be reversed to not out. Shafali Verma will continue. And no wonder she was shaking her head when the finger went up. Immediately went for the review. Yes, so the decision has been reversed to not out and the opening partnership will continue. And I think Shafali Verma herself knew that there was a little bit of bat involved there. So I think it will be a single for Shafali Verma, or it won't be a single, because since the finger went up, I think the ball becomes dead. So it is a dot ball from Ismail. Third ball of the over coming up. And this time looking to go down the ground. Hits it back to the bowler. Another dot ball. This time Shafali Verma tries it again. It's in the gap again. What beautiful timing that is. Absolutely brilliant from Shafali Verma. Timing and placement at its best. Picks up her 5th boundary in this innings, and this opening partnership is motoring along here for the Delhi Capitals. Gives herself room, he flicks it up leg side, and that's another 4. Shafali Verma is on fire. Someone stop her. No one can stop her today, I think. Moves to 26 from just 19 balls and back-to-back boundaries. Last ball of the over. Last ball of the over. Goes for the short ball. Pulls it straight to mid-wicket. Another dot ball to finish the over. So 8 runs came from that over from Shabnam Ismail, and Delhi Capitals women are 44 without loss after 5 overs. So there's a bowling change here for the Mumbai Indians women. Some change of pace now, some spin finally being introduced. Sanskriti Gupta is the new bowler into the attack now for Mumbai Indians women. And that is exactly what is needed, because Delhi Capitals have got off to the absolute flyer of a start. Lizelle Lee is on strike. Has tossed up, and Lizelle Lee drives it down the ground to mid-off. Another dot ball to start the over. Sanskriti Gupta has only picked up 5 wickets in her WPL career so far. Still young days for her. And that's pulled down the ground. That'll be 4 as well. It doesn't matter for Lizelle Lee whether it's a fast bowler or whether it's a spinner. She still has ways to find to hit boundaries. Picks up another boundary here. So third ball of the over coming up. Goes for a sweep again. There's no one there. Is there? Oh, good effort, but can't stop it. Back-to-back boundaries from Lizelle Lee. And the 50 partnership comes up for Delhi Capitals. How quickly they've raced to 50. 52 in just 5.3 overs, this partnership. The 50 comes up. The opening partnership for the Delhi Capitals, outstanding. So Sanskriti Gupta straight away put under pressure, and this is where I think Mumbai Indians women are missing someone like an Amelia Kerr, who can come in the middle overs, can squeeze the batters, can pick up wickets. I don't know how they even thought of dropping someone like Amelia Kerr from the 11 today. Short and wide, cut away, straight to the fielder. Another dot ball from Sanskriti Gupta. You drop one bowler like of the quality of Amelia Kerr, it makes such a big difference in the team. Amelia Kerr was your purple cap holder in the previous edition where you won the championship, and Mumbai Indians have dropped her. That is a very, very surprising, strange thing. As we see another short ball, again pulled away. Again it goes in the gap and again goes for 4. It's raining boundaries here from Lizelle Lee. Moves to 30 from just 15 balls at a strike rate of 200. And now the target requirement is under 100 runs for the Delhi Capitals. Last ball of the over is flighted delivery, full delivery, and Lizelle Lee flicks it away towards deep mid wicket and picks up another single to finish the over. Another expensive over for Mumbai Indians. 13 runs came from that over, and Delhi Capitals are off to a fly here. 57 without loss after 6 overs after the power play, and it's time to take a breather. It's time for the strategic timeout. So we come to the end of the strategic timeout, and Amanjot Kaur is the new bowler into the attack. It's a full toss, flicked away by Lizelle Lee towards deep mid wicket and picks up another single to start the over. The Mumbai Indians women need something dramatic from here. It's all Delhi Capitals at the moment. Shafali Verma on strike now. That's a full delivery again. Shafali Verma drives it down the ground to long off and picks up another single. Still a lot of batting left for Delhi Capitals. Laura Wolfart has been in superb form. Jemima Rodriguez is there. They're also having Marizan Cap. A lot of quality batters left to come after this as well. So the Mumbai Indians are in a big trouble here. It's driven again by Lizelle Lee, straight to covers. And another dot ball. They're also backing Dia Yadav, who is a youngster, and they are rating her very highly, saying that she can hit a lot of sixes. So, I mean, they're not short of batters today, Delhi Capitals. This time Lizelle Lee gives herself room, punches it towards covers again. And another dot ball from Amanjot Kaur. So much better over for the Mumbai Indians. Amanjot Kaur bowling well so far. This time it swung away leg side again. Down towards deep mid wicket, and Lizelle Lee picks up another single. In all honesty, this season Mumbai Indians are not looking that good. They are lacking in so many departments, in so many aspects. Chopping and changing every match will never work. Too much experimentation will never work. Too much changes to the team selection in every game. As we see another single from Shafali Verma to finish the over. So good over from Amanjot Kaur. Just 4 runs came from that over. And Delhi Capitals women are now 61 without loss after 7 overs. I just want to ask one question to all the viewers. You can post it in the chat box actually. Next match, do you really know who will open the batting for Mumbai Indians women? They have already tried 5 or 6 opening combinations already in this tournament. Do you exactly know who will open the batting in the next match? Are you sure about that? Please comment in the chat box. So Vaishnavi Sharma, debutant replacement for G. Kamalini, is into the attack now for Mumbai Indians. The reason why I'm asking that question is because even I am not sure who will open the batting for Mumbai Indians women in the next match. Because you see Amanjot Kaur opening in one match, then next match you are seeing Amelia Kerr opening, and then another match Amelia Kerr is not even in the playing 11 today. Suddenly, Hayley Matthews is in the 11, then she is not in the 11. G. Kamalini was opening the batting. She was demoted down the order in the previous game. You should not forget that. Against UP Warriors, she was demoted. And now she is ruled out because of injury. They said something. I think there was some injury there. Suddenly, Sajana is opening the batting. So even I'm getting confused as to who are the actual openers for the Mumbai Indians. But having said that though, Lizelle Lee has been dismissed here. Is it Lizelle Lee? No, Shafali Verma has been dismissed and Vaishnavi Sharma gets the breakthrough. Sharma gets Sharma, and finally the Mumbai Indians have struck. A big partnership has been broken between these two batters. Left arm off spin bowling. I think she moved too much across her stumps and lost her leg stump in the process. And a much needed wicket for the Mumbai Indians here. Vaishnavi Sharma has struck. Could there be a twist in the tail now? Shafali Verma has gone after a good knock of 29 from 24 balls, and Delhi Capitals women are 63 for 1 after 7.3 overs. So Laura Wolfart is the new batter to the crease, another quality batter coming in at number 3. But a good opening partnership actually between Shafali Verma and Lizelle Lee with Vaishnavi Sharma has been really good. She made her debut for India recently and now she has replaced G. Kamalini in this Mumbai Indians team. So hopefully she'll get a long run in this tournament. Three more deliveries left in this over. That's on the pads. Wolfart flicks it away. Straight away gets off the mark with a single. Straight away off the middle of the bat from Laura Wolfart. So Lizelle Lee is back on strike. Required run rate 7.38. It's tossed up again, and Lizelle Lee hits it down the ground to long on for another single. So good over here for the Mumbai Indians. Just 4 runs coming from this over, including the wicket of Shafali Verma. The required run rate now slowly climbing above 7.40 now the required run rate. Last ball of the over. Another quicker delivery flicked away by Wolfart. Picks up another single to finish the over. So 5 runs came from that over, including the wicket of Shafali Verma. A great start from Vaishnavi Sharma, and Delhi Capitals women are now 66 for 1 after 8 overs. Still waiting for the viewers to comment about the opening pair for the Mumbai Indians women in their next match. Any predictions? As we see Amanjot Kaur now into her second over. Laura Wolfart is on strike. Amanjot Kaur bowled a good over the previous one, conceded only 4 runs. That's driven down the ground by Wolfart straight to mid-off. Again a dot ball to start the over. This time it's on the pads and Wolfart hits it down the ground to long on for another single. Required run rate now 7.54. Lizelle Lee is back on strike. Will she look to go after Amanjot Kaur here? She has every capability of going after Amanjot Kaur. Third ball of the over coming up. Another full delivery, and Lizelle Lee drives it down the ground to long on for another single. This is beautiful bowling. Really good bowling from Amanjot Kaur. Bowling tight lines and lengths. He knows that a wicket has gone down. Shafali Verma has been dismissed, so they might play it a little cautiously. Shot this time, pulled away again by Wolfart towards deep mid wicket and picks up another single as well. So still some work to be done for Delhi Capitals in this run chase. 86 needed from 68 balls. Will look like an easy equation, but it's still tricky from here. You need to keep your wickets in hand at all costs. Gives herself room, pulls it away. Lizelle Lee towards deep mid wicket for another single. Another excellent over from Amanjot Kaur. This is fantastic stuff. Just 4 runs coming from this over, still 1 ball left. So last ball of the over coming up. Ooh, looking to flick it away there, gets a little bit of a leading edge. Another dot ball to finish the over. What an over this has been. Just 4 runs came from that over. Amanjot Kaur is absolutely brilliant. Delhi Capitals are now 70 for 1 after 9 overs. So Vaishnavi Sharma continuing into her second over, and that's a full toss. Swept away by Lizelle towards deep mid wicket, and picks up another single to start the over. So are we seeing things slow down a little bit here for the Delhi Capitals? Required run rate now 7.75. After the wicket of Shefali Verma, it has slowed down a little bit. So that's driven down the ground again by Wolfart towards long on, and picks up another single. This time on the pads again, and Lizelle again flicks it away towards deep mid wicket and picks up another single as well. So 3 singles in this over. This is fantastic bowling from Vaishnavi Sharma actually. Is making her debut in the WPL today. Replacement player. Picked up the wicket of Shefali Verma. 1 for 8 in her 1.3 overs so far. Economy of 5.33. Outstanding. It's pulled away again, down the ground to long on. Wolfart picks up another single. The 4 singles in this over, and I think Lizelle will have to take a chance at some stage. Tossed up again, happy to drive it down the ground to long off for another single. So 5 singles in this over. Still 1 ball left. Required run rate now jumping up to 7.87, and this is what happens in T20 cricket. 1 or 2 quiet overs and the required run rate shoots up. The last ball of the over coming up. Flicked away again by Wolfart, down towards deep mid wicket for another single. Excellent over. 6 runs came from that over, and Delhi Capitals women are now 76 for 1 after 10 overs at the halfway mark of this innings. So 79 needed from the last 10 overs for the Delhi Capitals. And at the moment, Amanjot Kaur and Vaishnavi Sharma are bowling really well. Haven't conceded a boundary so far, Vaishnavi Sharma and Amanjot Kaur. Amanjot Kaur now into her 3rd over. And Wolfart drives it down the ground to long on again for another single. Continues to take the singles here. Maybe Delhi Capitals think, okay, if we can take the game deep, then we can go after the bowling in the last few overs. Remember that 210 run chase where Delhi Capitals suddenly accelerated towards the back end and got it down to 7 needed from the last over. They have the capacity to do that. They have the capability of doing that. As Lizelle Lee goes big, leg side, it's gone all the way for 6. It has been quiet for the last couple of overs, and Lizelle Lee says enough is enough. You have to go after the bowling now. Picks up the first 6 in this innings, I guess. Is it the first 6 or the second 6? First 6 of this innings comes to the bat of Lizelle Lee. Wonderful shot over deep mid wicket. Well, this time it's a wide down the leg side, but Lizelle Lee lost her balance there as she made it back in time. Keeper was late on taking the bails off. This could be a huge moment in this game here, because it's Lizelle Lee who is in question now. Set batter at the crease, nearing her half century. Lost balance there. And she'll be having her heart in her mouth, that's for sure. Gone upstairs, umpire review. The keeper should have been more fast, I think. He was late on taking the bails off, and I think that would have allowed Lizelle Lee to make her ground. Was there bat involved in that? That is another big question. There's a big deflection as the ball passes the bat. So they might check the ultra edge. So one review might turn into another review here. Review for the stumping might become a review for caught behind as well. No, there's no bat involved. It's flat line as the ball passes the bat. So I think that has been answered. Now we'll go through to the stumping. It's a flat line as the ball passes the bat. Now the another thing you need to check is whether Lizelle Lee made her ground in time. They lost her balance there. And I think she has made her ground, isn't it? Or is the bat in the air? I think she has made her ground back, so it will be not out is what I am thinking. Or I'm not sure whether the bat was in the air actually. Unless the bat is in the air, I think the bat was initially grounded, and after that I think the bat has the bat has been grounded. The rule says that once the bat has been grounded, after that if the bat is in the air, there's no problems. For initially it should be grounded. The bat should be grounded. So if you look there, the bat has been grounded. After that it's bouncing up in the air. So still that is okay. That will be not out. Could be a big moment in this game here, this decision, but I think it should be given in favor of the batter. The bat has been, that rule was changed, I think, recently. I think, not recently, a few years back, I think the rule was changed because, earlier the rule was that once the bails are taken off, if the bat is in the air, it is out. But that rule was changed. That rule became like, if you have grounded the bat once, and then if it is in the air, I think it will be not out because you have already grounded the bat. The bat is surely grounded there, checking it multiple times, but I think this should be not out actually. Just trying to see if there is any part of the bat that is grounded. It looks as though it is grounded. Surely, I think if you are having doubts, I think the benefit of the doubt should go to the batters. That is for sure. There is no conclusive evidence that Lizzie is short of her crease. So in that case, the benefit of the doubt should go to the batter. So even anyway, if we see it, I think this should be not out. I really don't know what the umpire is going to do. I think this angle will tell us clearly she has grounded her bat here. I think the bat is grounded. I have already... Well, they're continuously checking here. I don't know what decision is going to come on the big screen, but I don't know actually. I think this should be not out. This is a big decision here, big moment in this game. Which way is it going to go? They're still checking it here. They're still not convinced, I think, the third umpires. The bat has been grounded actually. I don't know what more the umpires want. The bat has been grounded. I'm clearly saying the rule actually. Once the bat has been grounded, after that if it goes in the air, I don't think it's a problem. That is a rule. You need to look at the law book of the umpires. There is a law relating to that. She has grounded it inside her crease, and after that I think it's bouncing up for a fraction of a second. And in that time I think the keeper has taken the bails off. So that is where I think the confusion is there for the umpire. But it looks grounded. Well, the umpire is still not sure here. I don't know which way this is going to go here actually. Decision pending. Out is the call. Well. Lizzie can't believe it. I can't believe it. I'm sure many others can't believe this. I thought the bat was grounded actually. Bat was grounded and then it bounced up. Oh my god, this is going to be a very controversial decision. White has been given, but it's also been given as out here. Lizzie will have to go. Manjot Kaur gets the breakthrough for Mumbai Indians, but I really think that Lizzie has been robbed here. That shouldn't have been given. That was not out actually, in all honesty. They were checking it multiple times, but these kind of controversies happen in this game actually. No one can do anything about that. Batter can't do anything. I can't do anything. Spectators can't do anything. But it's given as out here. So that's a big moment in this game here. Lizzie has been dismissed. 4 runs short of her half century. Lizzie is gone after scoring 46 runs from 28 balls. And Delhi Capitals women are now 84 for 2 after 10.2 overs. The Delhi Capitals are still looking good in this run chase. I don't think they need to panic. Jemima Rodriguez, the captain, has made her way out to the middle. Surely a controversial decision there. I felt that it was not out because there was a rule there that even if the bat bounces up after getting grounded, it should be not out. But I don't know what kind of an error happened there. It was given in favor of Mumbai Indians. But anyways, now another dot ball. Jemima Rodriguez drives it down the ground to mid-off. 71 needed from 57 is still gettable. You still have Laura Wolfart and Jemima Rodriguez, quality batters at the crease. That's on the pads and Jemima flicks it away. It's in the gap. Beautiful timing. That'll race away for 4. Outstanding timing and placement. Gets off the mark with a boundary. Skipper is up and running with a boundary here. Jemima Rodriguez. That's full again and Jemima drives it back to the bowler. Another dot ball here from Amanjot Kaur. There was clearly a rule book actually, regarding that stumping decision. The commentators also say many times, if you have the benefit of the doubt, if there's no conclusive evidence, the benefit of the doubt should be given to the batter. Even in that angle, I think that should have been not out. But anyways, hard luck to Lizelle Lee there. Unfortunately got dismissed. Last ball of the over coming up. That's on the pads. It's flicked away by Jemima Rodriguez. Will pick up another single to finish the over. The good over from Amanjot Kaur. 12 runs came from that over. Good over for the Delhi Capitals. 12 runs came from that over and Delhi Capitals women are now 89 for 2 after 11 overs. So Vaishnavi Sharma is continuing into her third over. 9 overs left, 66 needed for the Delhi Capitals. It's still Delhi Capitals' game to lose this. A superb opening partnership between Shafali Verma and Lizelle Lee. Both openers have been dismissed. There's still batting left to come and required run rate is only around 7.47. So odd boundaries here and there will do the job. Coming around the wicket, Vaishnavi Sharma. And Jemima drives it straight to covers. Again a dot ball to start the over. They still have batters like Nikki Prasad, Sneh Rana. They are all capable batters, and Lucy Hamilton as well. That's defended again on the front foot. Back to the bowler again. Another dot ball. And Lizelle Lee was clearly unhappy with that decision. She was even asking the umpire. I think she was talking to the umpire saying the bat is already grounded. How can that be out? But at the end of the day, umpire's decision, that was the third umpire is making a decision. You cannot go against that. So unfortunately, Lizelle Lee had to go. But anyways, I think she'll still be disappointed with that. It's a controversial decision, of course. We have seen many of these controversial decisions made by umpires in the past as well. It's part of the game. Batters have to accept it. Umpires are also humans. They are also allowed to make mistakes. That's tossed up and Jemima Rodriguez drives it down the ground to long off and picks up another single. So 2 more deliveries left in this over. Laura Wolfart is back on strike. And that's driven down the ground again by Wolfart towards long off for another single. The Delhi Capitals are still ahead in this run chase, so I don't think they need to worry. Yes, Lizelle Lee has been dismissed, but It's not that it's going to affect the game. Laura Wolfart is still a match winner. We saw in the Women's World Cup how well she played. Jemima Rodriguez is another match winner. So both these batters can still win you the game with the bat. That's another single to finish the over. Good over from Vaishnavi Sharma. 3 runs came from that over. And Delhi Capitals women are now 92 for 2 after 12 overs. So Shabnam Ismail is back into the attack. 63 needed from the last 8 overs for the Delhi Capitals women. Surely I think Delhi Capitals should get over the line from here. Although both these batters are playing this slowly. Laura Wolfart hasn't scored a boundary till now, but we all know what she is capable of towards the back end of the innings. Jemima Rodriguez is generally not a power hitter, but she places the ball, times the ball really well. So at this same stage, the Mumbai Indians women were 77 for 2. Delhi Capitals women are 92 for 2 after 12 overs. Here's Shabnam Ismail. And that's driven down the ground by Jemima Rodriguez towards long on and picks up another single to start the over. So Laura Wolfart is back on strike and she'll be up against her South African teammate. Shabnam Ismail, you can say against her former South African teammate, because Shabnam Ismail currently is not active in international cricket that much. That's hit away down the ground again by Wolfart towards long on and picks up another single. 61 needed from 46 balls. Required run rate nearing 8 here. And this is the thing in T20 cricket actually. You need to find the boundaries. It's full again, driven towards covers. And they were pushing for 2 here. That's good running between the wickets from Jemima Rodriguez. A little fumble there from Amanjot Kaur. Normally you don't see fumbles like that from a fielder like Amanjot Kaur. Is really good fielder actually. But still fumbled it, and another couple of runs here for Jemima Rodriguez. It's flicked down the ground by Jemima Rodriguez towards long on and picks up another single. But I think you need to find the boundaries at some stage. 58 needed from 44 is getting tight. If anyone remembers that game between the Delhi Capitals and the UP Warriors, in which it was a similar kind of a situation actually for Delhi Capitals. They were cruising along in the run chase. Suddenly they lost a few wickets and suddenly it looked as though Delhi Capitals might lose that game, but eventually they won it in the last ball. So, I mean, you don't want to get yourself into that kind of a situation. When the equation is comfortable enough, you would want to chase it comfortably. You don't want to get yourself into a situation where you can panic and you can lose it. I mean, you don't want that to happen. But Delhi Capitals, I think more often than not, they are getting themselves into that position. That is where the crunch situations are, where you need to handle the pressure and try and get over the line. Another dot ball to finish the over. So just 6 runs came from that over. Good over from Shabnam Ismail. And Delhi Capitals women are now 98 for 2 after 13 overs. So Vaishnavi Sharma continuing into her last over. It's been a fantastic spell from her. 1 for 14 in her 3 overs. I just get a feeling that Laura Wolfart has to go for her shots now. She has been playing it very slowly till now. Obviously, she has the capability to play the shots. But how long is she going to keep taking the singles? I need to find the boundaries somewhere, isn't it? As Wolfart comes down the wicket, hits it down the ground to long on and picks up another single to start the over. Because now the required run rate has gone to 8.20 and Delhi Capitals, knowing Delhi Capitals and these kind of situations, they have always, more often than not, they have always crumbled in these situations. You have to be open and honest and admit it. As we see another dot ball, Jemima Rodriguez drives it straight to covers. So suddenly now required run rate to 8.40 and this is where boundaries are very, very important. It's tossed up again. Jemima Rodriguez drives it down the ground to long off, picks up another single. 100 comes up for the Delhi Capitals women. 100 comes up in 13.3 overs at the loss of 2 wickets. 55 needed from the last 39 balls. Again, Wolfart comes down the wicket, drives it down the ground to long off, picks up another single. Another good over here for Mumbai Indians. There haven't been many boundaries after Lizelle Lee got out. Laura Wolfart hasn't even scored a single boundary till now. I don't know what she's waiting for. It's tossed up and Jemima drives it. Oh, good fielding at covers. A little bit of a misfield there. They're going to push for 2. Running between the wickets has been good. Running between the wickets has been good from both these batters. But you also need to find the boundaries. It's not important you take singles and doubles. Boundaries are also important. You still have 8 wickets in hand. You don't need to wait for anything. Even if you get out, the remaining batters will come in and they can do the job. It's not that you are 6 down or 7 down where you need to play conservatively and try and take it deep. That's flicked away again by Jemima Rodriguez towards long on and picks up another single to finish the over. So an excellent over from Vaishnavi Sharma actually. Just 6 runs came from that over and Vaishnavi Sharma finishes her spell 1 for 20 in her 4 overs. And Delhi Capitals women in a little bit of trouble here, 104 for 2 after 14 overs. I say Delhi Capitals in a little bit of trouble because they are not able to find the boundaries. And before you know, the required run rate will jump to 10. That is the thing about T20 cricket. Boundaries are so important. Nat Silverbrunt now back into the attack. Into her second over. Jemima Rodriguez is on strike. Goes for the paddle. And it gets it past fine leg. That will race away for 4. That's a much needed boundary. That is exactly what is needed for the Delhi Capitals. And this is where Jemima Rodriguez is so good. She has these paddle shots, sweep shots, drives, in which she can find boundaries. Picks up her second boundary in this innings. This time it's flicked away by Jemima Rodriguez towards deep mid wicket and picks up another single. Wolfart is back on strike. 46 needed from 34. Wolfart, I just get a feeling that Laura Wolfart has to go for her shots. We all know that she can hit boundaries and sixes. So Wolfart here continues to take the singles. 45 needed from 33 balls now. Required run rate 8.18. Laura Wolfart has scored 14 runs from 16 balls with no boundaries, no sixers so far at a strike rate of 87.50. The required run rate of 8.18. So the Wolfart not scoring boundaries is, I think, putting some pressure now on Jemima Rodrigues to hit boundaries. Again, gives herself room, hits it leg side towards deep mid-wicket and picks up another single. So this has been a good over from Natswer Brunt. 8 runs have come from this over. Still 1 ball left. Last ball of the over coming up. Moving around in her crease, but then punches it back to the bowler. Another dot ball to finish the over. So 8 runs have come from this over, and Delhi Capitals women are now 112 for 2 after 15 overs. So 43 needed from 5 overs. You just get a slight feeling that Mumbai Indians still have a chance here in this game, because this pair are not able to find the boundaries convincingly. They had a good start from Shafali Verma and Liz Ali, but once both of them have been dismissed, this middle order has been a little vulnerable for the Delhi Capitals in this tournament. Hayley Matthews is the new bowler into the attack now with 5 overs left, 43 needed for Delhi Capitals. Hayley Matthews has been brought in the 16th over. No Amelia Kerr today for Mumbai Indians, but still they are somehow managing to push the Delhi Capitals here to the limit. They still have Diya Yadav, Marizan Cap, Lucy Hamilton to come in. You can go for the shots, can't you? The full toss hits it back down the ground. Wolfart towards long on and picks up another single. The Laura Wolfart, I don't know what she's trying to do here. 16 runs from 18 balls. Can't you just go for a big shot? Go for a boundary, go for a 6. You still have 8 wickets in hand. Even if you get out, Marizan Cap can come in, Diya Yadav can come in to play the big shots. Not scoring boundaries like this, what are you saving it for? Required run rate will only climb. Second ball of the over coming up. And Jemima goes leg side as she found the gap here. Long on comes around, does well. They'll push for 2. That's good running between the wickets. And I just feel that Jemima Rodrigues is showing much more positive intent compared to Laura Wolfart, which is very surprising actually. Because we have all seen how good Laura Wolfart can be. But I don't know why she's playing it too slowly. You need to go for the shots now. So third ball of the over coming up now. Jemima Rodrigues is back on strike. Or is Laura Wolfart trying to play second fiddle to Jemima Rodrigues? Maybe trying to say, Jemima Rodrigues, you go for the shots. I will pick up singles. I don't know whether that discussion is going on here. Goes for reverse sweep. Uphill for W here. Umpire says not out. I think that's outside the line big time though. Might have a discussion to go for the review. But they are not going to go for it. So fourth ball of the over coming up. And Rodrigues gives herself room, drives it away towards covers and picks up another single. Gives the strike back to Laura Wolfart. 39 needed from 26. The required run rate has gone up to 9 now. I think Wolfart has to surely go for the shots now. There's no point in just hanging around taking the singles. You have come into the slog overs, you need to go for the shots. Comes down the wicket, flicks it away leg side. Has she found the gap? No, she hasn't. It's straight to mid wicket for another single. So just 5 runs have come from this over. Mumbai Indians are squeezing this year. The squeeze is on definitely. Last ball of the over coming up. As tossed up, Jemima Rodriguez goes down the ground to long on and will pick up another single to finish the over. So an excellent over from Hayley Matthews in all honesty. Just 6 runs came from that over. And Delhi Capitals women are now 118 for 2 after 16 overs. And it's also the time for the strategic timeout. So we come to the end of the timeout. 37 needed from the last 4 overs. It's looking tough actually for Delhi Capitals the way they are batting. The way both these batters are batting, a partnership of run a ball 34. Boundaries are so important. Remember, Mumbai Indians are not having that primary spinner of Amelia Kerr, and still, if Delhi Capitals are struggling in this run chase, then I don't know what to say actually. Nat Brunt is back into the attack, into her 3rd over. And Jemima Rodriguez gives herself room. Maybe she got a hand on it. The finger goes up from the umpire. A run out at the non-striker's end. So suddenly this match is shifting here. Laura Wolfart can't do much about that. I think she backed up too far. Jemima Rodriguez hitting it straight back at the bowler. Nat Brunt getting a hand on it. Goes back onto the stumps. And what a start this is to the over. Laura Wolfart, I don't know whether this is a blessing in disguise for Delhi Capitals, because anyway she was batting at a strike rate under 100. And now she has been run out here in the most unfortunate fashion. So the third wicket goes down here for the Delhi Capitals women. Laura Wolfart is gone after a struggling knock of 17 from 19 balls. And Delhi Capitals women are now 118 for 3 after 16.1 overs. So Marizan Cap is the new batter to the crease, but she's going to be at the non-striker's end, I think. Second ball of the over coming up from Natsur Brunt. Oh, goes for the drive again, misses it again. And they're going upstairs to check the stumping as well. What is happening here to the Delhi Capitals? It's the captain now. Went for a big drive there. Has played well so far, Jemima Rodriguez. Much better than what Laura Wolfart did. It is a slow ball. Jemima Rodriguez going for the drive. No bat involved. It won't be a catch. It's only checking the stumping, I think. Flat line as the ball passes the bat. But I am not getting good feelings while watching Delhi Capitals bat here. So the foot is grounded. At least this should be not out, I think. Or will they give this also in favor of Mumbai Indians? Jemima Rodriguez's foot is grounded. Decision pending on the big screen. I feel that this is not out because the foot is grounded. But knowing the third umpire, the way they gave Lizelle Lee out today, I really don't know what to say actually. Not out it is. Finally, the umpire gives it in favor of the batter. 37 needed from 22 balls. Jemima Rodriguez needs to find some boundaries here. Swung away leg side. Little appeal for LBW. Choice shot fine leg. And the keeper has taken the bails off. Will they go upstairs again? Gives the strike back to Marizan Cap. I think that's good running from Marizan Cap actually. Marizan Cap has made her ground, so it is a single. She'll be on strike. Marizan Cap is also a big hitter of the ball. 3 more deliveries left in this over. 36 needed from 21 balls. That's on the pads. Flicked away by Marizan Cap. Gets off the mark with a single. 35 needed from 20 now. Looking at Jemima Rodriguez, you just get a feeling that she is not a power hitter. She can maneuver the ball, place the ball, time the ball. She has that lap shot in her. She can play that scoop shot, which she plays well. Will she pull out that shot now? Some way you need to find the boundaries, isn't it? Comes down the wicket, swings it leg side. And it's gone over for 6. What a shot that is. Flat 6 there. It's gone through the hands, I think, of that fielder at mid wicket. Amelia Kerr, the fielder, she's on the field today, not playing in the 11, but she's in the field. She's put an effort there. But if there was any time that the Delhi Capitals needed a 6, it was now, and Jemima Rodriguez, the skipper, delivers under pressure. Last ball of the over, comes down the wicket again, swings it again leg side. Are they going to push for two? No. They are coming back for a second. Chance of run out here. Chance of run out here. The keeper's, oh my goodness, the keeper missed it. The keeper missed it there. Couldn't collect the ball. And another couple of runs to finish the over. 10 runs came from that over, including the wicket, including the run out of Laura Wolfart. And Delhi Capitals women are now 128 for 3 after 17 overs, needing 27 runs to win from the last 3 overs. And that was a very, very crucial 6 from Jemima Rodriguez. A very flat 6 actually. Normally you don't see Jemima Rodriguez hit that many 6s. But that was a fantastic shot. And I'm not sure Amelia Kerr has been brought in as a substitute fielder there. She's not playing today's match, but she's fielding. And looks like Hayley Matthews is going to be bowling the 18th over. Marisan Kapp is on strike. Another big hitter. Hayley Matthews coming around the wicket. And Marisan Kapp flicks it away leg side, picks up another single to start the over. 26 needed from 17 now. We need another couple of big hits to bring the run chase under control. Second ball of the over. Oh, that's delicately touched, delicately guided away. Pass short third man, and that will race away, will it? Yes, it does. It races away for 4. Important boundaries here from the captain of the Delhi Capitals, Jemima Rodriguez. She is so good at these delicate touches, delicate gap finding. Picks up another boundary and moves to 38 now from 31 balls. And who has hurt herself there? I think Sajivan Sajana has hurt herself in the process of trying to stop that boundary. A boundary nevertheless for Delhi Capitals. Is looking to stop the boundary there, but in the end the ball went over the boundary nevertheless. And they are having a look at Sajivan Sajana. Hopefully she's alright here. 22 needed from 16 balls now. Surely Delhi Capitals, it's their match to lose here. Jemima Rodriguez is on 38 from 31 balls with 3 boundaries and 1 6. Four more deliveries left in this over. Third ball of the over coming up from Hayley Matthews. And that's flicked away by Jemima Rodriguez towards deep mid wicket. Will only be a single this time. So Marisan Kapp is back on strike. But I think that's 6 in the previous over from Jemima Rodriguez. That was a fantastic shot actually, in all honesty. A very crucial 6. As Marisan Kapp goes for a slog sweep, it's towards deep mid wicket again, picks up another single. 20 needed from 14. Jemima Rodriguez is back on strike. Can the skipper deliver under pressure? Fifth ball of the over. Surely Jemima is going for the big shot. Comes down the wicket, but then flicks it away. And I'll push for 2 here, I think. That's good running between the wickets. Another couple of runs for Jemima Rodriguez. This is good running between the wickets, actually. 9 runs have come from this over. Still 1 ball left. 18 needed from 13. I think the penultimate over will be a huge over for both the teams. Might decide which way this game is going. Moves to 41 now from 33 balls. It could be the most crucial knock from the skipper here of the Delhi Capitals. Last ball of the over coming up from Hayley Matthews. Boundary here will be gold for the Delhi Capitals. Goes for the reverse sweep, gets bad on it. It's fast out man. That'll be 4. What a shot that is under pressure from Jemima Rodriguez. Pulls out the reverse sweep and nails it to perfection. Boundary to finish that over. 13 runs came from that over. And Delhi Capitals women are now 141 for 3 after 18 overs, needing only 14 runs to win from the last 2 overs. Fantastic batting, fantastic game awareness shown by Jemima Rodriguez here. 45 from 34 balls. She might not be a very strong, she might not be a very strong built girl, but she definitely has the capability of finding boundaries when it's needed. And now just 14 more needed from the last 2 overs. Nat Silverbrunt now bowling the penultimate over. Appeal for LBW there, but I think the height might be a concern. They've sneaked in a run. One leg by as it is, but I think they can go for the review here. They can go for the review, Mumbai Indians. They still have both their reviews left. Only 2 more overs left. Nothing to lose. You can go for the review. But they haven't gone for it. Second ball of the over coming up. Jemima comes down the wicket, pulls it away leg side towards deep mid wicket. Only picks up the single. Well needed from 10 now. Just get a feeling that Marizan Cap has to hit boundaries from the other end as well. It's not enough only Jemima Rodriguez to hit the boundaries. This match, this result is going to be a crucial result for whoever wins this game. It's going to be crucial for them. Marizan Cap on strike. That's flicked away down the ground again to long on. Picks up another single. 3 singles in this over. If this one goes to the last over, then anything can still happen here. 11 from 9 is still a tricky equation actually, according to me. So 4th ball of the over coming up. And Jemima swings it leg side. It's in the gap. It's in the gap and it goes for 4. That's a crucial boundary. Brings up her half century as well. Jemima Rodriguez, you little beauty. 50 from 36 balls. The most crucial half century she might have ever scored, I think. 5 boundaries and 1 6 at a strike rate of 138.89. Outstanding knock. The captain leading from the front for the Delhi Capitals women. And now just 7 more runs needed from the last 8 balls to win this game for the Delhi Capitals. This time it's short again. It's pulled away again by Jemima towards deep mid wicket. Picks up another single. 6 needed from 7 now. You still can't relax. You still can't relax. Remember the game in which Delhi Capitals needed 7 runs to win from the last over. They couldn't do it. So if it goes down to the last over, anything can happen. Last ball of the over coming up. And Marizan Cap goes big. High in the air. He's just got enough on it. Marizan Cap says, why even think of taking it to the last over? He'll finish it in the penultimate over itself. Only if it goes to the last over, there's pressure. Why even think of doing that? Why not finish it in this delivery? Finishes it with a 6. 14 runs were needed from the last 2 overs. And Delhi Capitals decided to score 14 runs in the penultimate over. And the Delhi Capitals are over the line. Marizan Cap finishes off with a 6. And what a run chase this has been. There was a controversial decision of Lizelle Lee there, where the bat was grounded, then it was in the air, and Lizelle Lee was very disappointed. She was given out. But despite all those things, even Laura Wolfhard couldn't get going today, but I think her dismissal became a blessing in disguise. But Jemima Rodriguez, what a knock under pressure. Crucial boundaries under pressure actually, because the equation was getting very, very tricky at that stage. It could have gone either way. But Jemima Rodriguez holding her nerve, holding her calm under pressure. and finding the boundaries when it was needed. And the Delhi Capitals winning this match by 7 wickets with 1 over remaining. It has been indeed a fantastic run chase, and unfortunately for the Mumbai Indians, they suffer their 4th defeat out of 6 games in this tournament. The Delhi Capitals pick up their 2nd win, and they are back on track. Has to be said, they had 3 losses, but they have picked up their 2nd win now. And suddenly, if you look at the points table, Mumbai Indians have only 2 wins out of 6 matches, with only 2 league games remaining for Mumbai Indians. So pressure on Mumbai Indians. Gujarat Giants also have 2 wins out of 5 matches. Delhi Capitals also have 2 wins out of 5 matches. UP Warriors also have 2 wins out of 5 matches. So suddenly you have a mid-table muddle there. And only RCB is out of this mid-table muddle. All the other teams are fighting it out for the 2nd and 3rd spot. But it has to be said, Jemima Rodriguez is my player of the match for tonight. What an outstanding knock it has been. 51 from just 37 balls with 5 boundaries and 1 sixer at a strike rate of 137.84. And Marizan Cap, I was just saying you cannot relax at this stage, because if it goes down to the last over, anything can happen. And Marizan Cap said, why even think of taking it to the last over? We'll finish it in this delivery. Massive 6 over deep mid wicket to finish it off. And a really good win here for the Delhi Capitals. They've been on the wrong end of a few close games, but I think this win will really boost the confidence of the Delhi Capitals, that is for sure. An unbeaten partnership of 37 from 17 balls between Jemima Rodriguez and Marizan Cap has finished it off. And the Delhi Capitals women winning this match by 7 wickets with 1 over to spare. The Mumbai Indians women, they need to sort out their combination actually. I mean, I was asking the viewers actually as to who will open the batting for Mumbai Indians in their next game. I don't think any viewers commented that one. But even I am not aware of who will open the batting in the next match now, because Sajivan Sajana couldn't contribute today, so she might go down the order. And then they might try Amanjot Kaur again at the opening slot. But I think too much chopping and changing, too much changes in team selections, uncertainty of certain positions is not helping Mumbai Indians women in this particular WPL season, is what I am feeling. They need to, and I think Mumbai Indians need to get a stable combination. I mean, imagine dropping a bowler like Amelia Kerr. Now, there was a little bit of pressure. Mumbai Indians were building a little bit of pressure in the middle overs today. So if Amelia Kerr had been there, they could have built more pressure. Maybe they could have increased the required run rate. So they were missing a bowler of the quality of Amelia Kerr. So that is where I think the Mumbai Indians management, after a long time, I think they are looking clueless as to who should play in the 11, who should open the batting, who should bat in the middle order, who should play, who are your certain players who will start in the 11 every match. I think in these aspects, I think the Mumbai Indians management themselves are looking clueless in this tournament, and maybe that is the reason why they have lost 4 games out of 6 matches now. So definitely Mumbai Indians will have to go back and reflect. They need to have a stable team in every game. If one batter is opening the batting in a particular match, that batter should open the batting throughout the tournament. You cannot keep changing 5-6 opening combinations. Then even they will get confused if they keep on doing that. So I think that is where Mumbai Indians have to work. But nevertheless, a really good win from the Delhi Capitals. The Delhi Capitals women winning this match by 7 wickets and picking up their 2nd win in this WPL 2026 tournament. And now the tournament is really heating up, going towards the back end of this tournament. So we'll be back again to cover the future matches of this WPL tournament. Obviously, SA20 tournament, SA20 playoffs are starting tomorrow. So we will cover that as well. So many tournaments are happening. So we'll be back again. Until we come back again, please like, share and subscribe to our channel Runs and Views. Take care guys. Cheers and good night.
like, subscribe, and share. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share.